Hello there fellow modelers, Steve here. On this video it's an update on how far I've got with the Doolittle Raider for Warren's American Aircraft of the 20th Century group build, and how far I've got with me Israeli Mirage for Aaron Newland's Israeli group build, and a few other bits and bobs. Show you how far I've got with the other models I've got on. So we'll go straight onto it. Right, see, Warren has finished his Starfighter. Now it's fantastic, the markings are great. As I put in my message, the markings seem to be a lot colourful back in the 50s, even up to the late 70s. Now they seem very drab, no colour at all. I haven't seen anything else of him, but he's just put that on, he's finished it and it looks good. Now I've seen Frankie's Dakota, the camouflage is great, Vietnam era camouflage, and it's a big plane he's got there. It's 1/48th scale I think it is, and it looks good. Like I say, I made one of them when I was a kid, an Airfix 1/72nd. And Speedy has finished his Mirage, his Mirage, and it looks good. The camouflage is just great. It's so much that I've actually kept the box art, and I'm going to frame it and put it down on here somewhere. And now he's also finished his F9F Panther, which looks good as well. Fantastic. So we'll start on what I've got done. We'll just move that out the way. And we'll get my camera. Right, there we go. This is how far I've got with the Doolittle Raider. I'll move it about a bit. As you can see, I've got all wings on. The nose isn't on. That's going to take us the time to do the nose, because it's all glazed. The nose, the cockpit canopy, the top of the gun turret, and possibly the little one at the tail, they'll take us the time, because I'm still getting used to doing the framework on the canopy. That's the only sort of niggly bit that I'm getting used to, but all the others are just fine. As you can see, I've got the frames in there. Get me pointer. Well, there we are. The seats are in. Them bits of bar there just to keep the wind straight, because it's got a very odd angle. It's a gull wing, they call it. It's straight and then it goes bent a bit, but that's just its design. Maybe it was like that to make it more flyable, I don't know. I'll put it back on there. I don't want to move them because I've just glued them. There you go. Now I'll move it about a bit. And I put the tail plane on last night, and everything's on the bottom. It's all just got to be, it's just filler that. That's just paint to make it a bit of an undercoat. I'll move that out the way. And there's the engine nacelles. They're all done with the wheels, and so are the propellers. The propellers are painted. Whee! They actually spin. Well, they're very loose. Now they're all done. The pilots, we'll see no more about them. I'll put a bit of flesh on the colour on the face to give them a bit colour, but they look okay. That's something else that I'm not very good at the moment, painting pilots this small anyway. Put that back up there, and we'll move on to my Mirage. And there it's there. The same as what Mark had, Speedy. Alright there, Mark. Gaps in the wings, and gaps in the bottom, which are filled in now because I've got the bottom coat on. And also gaps in the canopy, which you did see on your last video when you completed. Now what I've did is, just to make it a bit special, I've cut the canopy in half. And what I'm going to do is just make it, angle it that way as though it's open. I'm not going to bother putting the pilot in, and I've got a little ladder here. Where is it? Oh God, I can't find it. Ah, there it is. That there. I'm going to put it on there so it's ready to be taken off, and the canopy will be up with a seat in, and I'll put a couple of seat belts in with Tamiya tape. But otherwise that's coming along fine. And Mark, you did tell us about the markings on the tail, that they're a bit odd. Now I was in a model shop that I'd found, I don't know how far it is from where I live, but I'd seen it years ago, and I went yesterday. It was my day off yesterday, and I wasn't sure whether it was still open, and it was open. It was like a treasure trove now that Model Zone's closed down. And I was looking around, and there was a few PM kits, and I was talking to the guy that owns it, and he said what actually happened was, they're from Turkey. The bloke that owned it, I think he either retired or he died, and his relatives just broke up the tooling. Because I've actually bought a Hawker Sea Fury of PM models, and we'll see how that goes when I eventually build it. But like you said on your last message, it was cheap, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay once it's finished, when it's got the camouflage on the top. And there you go. Now we'll go on to me Magnum helicopter. I've had a few comments of people saying that they love this helo. If you look, TC and Magnum are in the seats now, and I've got the control panel on. Got to put the frame on, the canopy, which is all glass. That should be easy to paint because it's just framework that way and up there, and I've just got to put the colours on. As you can see, the T-tail is on. It's all sealed up. Where are we? There we are. So that's done, ready to be. I'll have to put the canopy on, and then I'll paint it the overall brown before I put the stripes down the side, and that's that done. And this is something else that I'm doing at the moment, which is a Douglas Boston. As you can see, it's a tail sitter because I haven't got any weight in the nose. But that's coming along fine. It's got a choice of 1, 2, 3 markings in the kit. A Royal Air Force marking, a South African Air Force, and a US Air Force. But I'm going to do it in a Royal Australian Air Force variant, flying around New Guinea somewhere. I've got some Australian markings, and I'll just have to find the scheme. But otherwise that's okay. Oh, I fell on my propeller. So we'll put that down, and I'll just hold it for a minute and show you something that I've actually finished. I haven't put the markings on it yet. And this is a tail sitter as well. Look at that baby. That is one magnificent aeroplane. No markings on it yet, I've got to put them on. It has yellow lines on the wings. It has the markings for them, and they're going to take ages to put on without them splitting. But as you can see, the colour scheme is just correct. And I'll just lift it up. And now you can see the bomb bay with the bomb bay doors open. with the bomb load that I put in, which is just a little extra, and I think it looks good, very good. Get a head-on view of it. Brilliant. Only, as you can see with the canopy, I'm still getting there. There's a lot of, it's not exactly straight, but it'll come soon. So that's that finished. I don't know when I'll put the markings on with that because I want to get these finished, but I've finished that anyway. So I'll put that back down there. Oh, so that's what I've got done with that. Now the group build for Warren's aircraft doesn't finish till the end of this month, so I've got plenty of time to catch up. And Aaron Newland's build doesn't finish till the 23rd of October, so I should have this finished. I like this. This is a very compact jet, and like I say, I know I'm gone on a bit, the camouflage scheme is excellent. Just wait until I get the photo up here, it'll be good. So that's all I've got done at the moment. I maybe do about an hour and a half up here a night. And that does it right, so I'll, like I said on my last video, I seem to be having to go in the shower. Right, so I'll have a look on me YouTube tonight to see if Frankie's done some more on his coat. He said he was going to put the bottom coat on, which is just black, and see what everybody else has. And there was a, I can't remember his name, it's Aston, oh god, Aston somebody. His name's Charlie, he's a young lad about, well, he's still gone to school anyway. I was watching him a few the other night, and he's doing 1/72 scale, and he seems to be good at it as well. But that's all I've got sorted at the moment. So, keep modelling, you fellas. Fellas, I sound like Frankie there. Hi there, fellas. Right, so keep modelling, and I'll see you on the next video. Ta-ra now.